In a world where romantic relationships are highly valued and sought after, being single can sometimes leave individuals questioning their circumstances and wondering why they haven't found a partner. There's so many single people out there. For some, it's a personal choice, while others, it may be a situation they find themselves in despite their desire for a romantic relationship. Everyone's journey to finding love is indeed different and unique. However, some factors contribute to one's single status. Number 1. Fear of vulnerability and emotional intimacy. A significant reason why you may be single is a fear of vulnerability and emotional intimacy. Opening yourself up to another person and sharing your innermost thoughts, feelings, and vulnerabilities can be very scary. Past experiences of rejection, heartbreak, or emotional trauma can have instilled a fear of being hurt again, leading to an unwillingness to fully invest in a romantic relationship. Fear of vulnerability is displayed in several ways. It might involve keeping walls up, avoiding deep emotional connections, or sabotaging potential relationships as a defense mechanism. While the natural response to past pains is to protect yourself, it can also hinder you from getting a healthy and intimate relationship with a suitable partner. Genuine emotional intimacy requires a willingness to be vulnerable and share your deepest thoughts, feelings, and fears with a partner. It is through vulnerability that deep connections and trust are formed. Overcoming the fear of vulnerability requires courage and a willingness to take emotional risks. It demands a conscious effort to challenge and reframe negative beliefs about relationships and emotional openness. It involves gradually building trust with a potential partner and allowing yourself to be open and authentic. It's important to remember that vulnerability is not a sign of weakness, but rather a strength that deepens connections and fosters emotional intimacy. To walk through this fear, you must acknowledge and address past hurts, seek support and trusted friends or professionals, and gradually allow yourself to be vulnerable in safe and supportive relationships. By challenging your fear of vulnerability, you create the space for genuine connections to develop and for love to flourish. Developing healthy coping mechanisms and effective communication skills can also aid in navigating the challenges of emotional intimacy. Learn to express your needs, set boundaries, and actively listen to your partner. It will boost a sense of safety and openness within the relationship. Although it is natural to feel nervous about opening up, it is important to recognize that taking emotional risks is an integral part of forming a fulfilling and meaningful relationship. Building emotional intimacy takes time and requires mutual trust and respect between both partners. By confronting your fear of vulnerability, you increase the likelihood of forming a deep and meaningful connection with someone with whom you can share a deep and intimate connection based on trust and understanding. A partner who appreciates and accepts you for who you are, fostering and fulfilling a lasting relationship. You should never let fear stop you from doing or getting what you want. You deserve to be in a beautiful relationship. Number 2. Unrealistic expectations and idealization. Unrealistic expectation and idealizations can also contribute to your prolonged singlehood. Society often perpetuates the idea of a perfect partner or a fairy tale romance. Society often portrays romantic relationships as perfect, effortless, and filled with constant bliss. This leads individuals to have unrealistic high standards and expectations. While it's important to have standards and know what you desire in a partner, setting the bar impossibly high can lead to disappointment and missed opportunities for genuine connections. Idealizing potential partners or relationships can create a distorted view of reality. You must understand that no one is perfect, and relationships require effort, compromise, and acceptance of imperfections. By holding on to unrealistic expectations, you will inadvertently overlook potential partners who possess valuable qualities and who could bring joy and fulfillment to your life. It's important to recognize that no one is perfect, and relationships require effort, compromise, and acceptance of imperfections. When you realize a partner or expect a flawless relationship, you set yourself up for disappointment and may overlook potential partners who possess genuine compatibility and connection. Take the time to evaluate your expectations and differentiate between essential qualities and superficial preferences. Reflect on whether your expectations are grounded in reality or influenced by societal pressures or unrealistic ideals. Consider what truly matters in a relationship, such as shared values, effective communication, trust, and mutual respect. By focusing on these core aspects, you can prioritize compatibility over an idealized image. Reassessing and changing your expectations opens you up to a wider range of possibilities and increases your chances of finding a compatible partner. When seeking a partner, look for prioritized qualities such as kindness, respect, and shared values, and emotional compatibility over superficial aspects such as physical appearance or material possessions. Focus on core aspects that contribute to a healthy and loving relationship. Then you create a solid foundation for a lasting connection. It's also crucial to be realistic about the dynamics and challenges that come with any relationship. Understand that conflicts and disagreements are natural, and growth occurs through effective communication and compromise. By letting go of unrealistic expectations and embracing the imperfections and complexities of a relationship, you create a space of a deeper level of connection and emotional intimacy to develop. A successful relationship is built on genuine connection, shared values, and mutual respect rather than an unattainable ideal. Remember, the most rewarding relationships are often built on mutual understanding, support, and acceptance of each other's strengths and weaknesses. Number 3, desperation. In the quest for a romantic partner, some individuals find themselves entangled in the web of desperation, inadvertently prolonging their single status. Desperation is a state of intense eagerness or longing, often driven by a sense of urgency to be in a relationship or a fear of being alone. Unfortunately, this mindset can create unintended hindrances to finding genuine love and forming meaningful connections. Desperation is one of the reasons you are single for remaining single. This desperation can stem from various factors. Firstly, the fear of loneliness is a common trigger. The possibility of being alone can be frustrating, leading people to jump into relationships out of desire for companionship rather than genuine compatibility and love. This fear-driven approach often results in a rushed decision and settling for unsuitable partners, ultimately leading to dissatisfaction and heartbreak. Moreover, societal pressures plays a significant role in feelings of desperation. Expectations from family, friends, or cultural norms to be in a relationship can create a sense of urgency, causing individuals to pursue relationships hastily, even when the connection may not be authentic. Succumbing to this pressure can lead to superficial relationships that lack the depth and emotional bond required for a lasting partnership. Furthermore, constant comparison with others and impatience to achieve the same level of happiness can breed desperation. This impatience may lead to settling for incompatible partners or overlooking red flags in pursuit of immediate gratification. Setting realistic expectations and striving to build connections based on shared values and mutual respect fosters healthier and more fulfilling relationships. Patience and mindfulness in the approach of dating allows relationships to unfold naturally without rushing or forcing outcomes. When the feeling of desperation kicks in, seeking support from friends, family, or a therapist can provide valuable insights and encouragement. Breaking free from desperation will empower you to embark on a journey to find authentic and meaningful connections, fostering healthier and more fulfilling romantic relationships. Desperation can hinder the search for your true love if you give it a room in your gear. This is why you should be secure in yourself and be open to what life brings at you and not be overfixed on a particular expectation. Number 4, timing and circumstances. Another reason why you might still be single is that you are at the right time for a relationship, or the right person has not come yet, or even you have not been able to see the right partner for you because you are distracted by the tough circumstances that you are going through, that you do not have time to pay attention to how you choose. This is one of the core reasons why you are still single. It is because that you are distracted by a lot of circumstances that keep acting as barriers to turn your focus from where you should be concerning your marital decision. This is why when questions are asked about what is your plan for marriage, they always keep saying that they are not thinking about it because circumstances like the pursuit of success and wealth have clouded their vision and perspective for marriage. This is why it is always good to be at the right association where you can be corrected and put in check when you seem not to be making moves concerning your marital decision, because when this is not put in check, you can miss the right partner, not because it is not your fault, but because you are clouded to see what to do when it concerns your marital decision because of circumstances.